Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Eastern Illinois University. Happy holidays to you all. At this time, I ask that you please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and honor to present the commencement marshal for this afternoon's 2019 fall ceremony, Dr. Catherine Havercroft, representing the School of Extended Learning. The Sandra and Jack Pine Honors College banner proudly carried this afternoon by Miss Katie Webb. Candidates for degrees, the graduate school from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, led by Dr. Kevin Anderson. Undergraduate candidates from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, led by Dr. Diva Markellis. Candidates from the Graduate School of the College of Education, led by Dr. Richard Roberts. Undergraduate candidates of the College of Education, led by Dr. Melissa Jones. Members of the faculty of Eastern Illinois University. Candidates for degrees, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, the members of the Platform Party and the 12th President of the University, Dr. David Glassman, presiding.
Graduates, family members, and friends, welcome to Eastern Illinois University and the annual Fall Commencement. We are extremely excited to have you with us today as we celebrate the achievements of this year's graduating class. As we begin today's ceremony, I'd like to introduce Ms. Lynette Drake, Vice President of Student Affairs, who will lead us in a moment of reflection.
Thank you, President Glassman. Well, good afternoon. Okay, wait, one more time. You're graduating. Good afternoon. Oh, that's great. Thank you. Well, as we begin this commencement ceremony, let's share a moment of reflection. We celebrate today the eligible graduates whose participation in the life of Eastern contributed so much to the vibrancy of our university. We are especially grateful for the parents and the grandparents, relatives, friends, and alumni who have returned to campus to be with us here today. May the shared memories of the past be matched by the shared vision of a bright future for our university. May the spirit of EIU forever be with our newest alumni as they begin new chapters in their lives. May they continue to reflect the best of Eastern as they contribute to their communities. May each be inspired to live a life founded upon solid principles of justice and peace and a life of high moral purpose. And may each of our graduates experience the joy and contentment of a life lived for others. May those of us who remain behind to teach the next generation of students be renewed in our dedication to preparing them for lives of public service and accomplishment. Thank you.
It's now my pleasure to present the Eastern ROTC Panther Battalion, who will present and post the colors. Permission granted. You may be seated. We have just honored the flag of our great nation. At this time, it is also my pleasure to recognize Eastern Illinois University's international students, who combined represent students from 59 countries outside the United States. In appreciation of their accomplishments, we have displayed the flags representing those countries on the balcony rails. Let's congratulate our international students. This afternoon, our beautiful music is provided by Eastern Illinois University's Wind Symphony, directed by Dr. Alicia Neal. Singing our national anthem today was Miss Allison Washkowiak, a music major from LaSalle, Illinois. Please join me in thanking them. It is always a pleasure for us at EIU to welcome a member of our Board of Trustees. With us this afternoon is Ms. Joyce Madigan, who was appointed to the EIU Board of Trustees in 2019. We are honored to have her with us today. Please welcome Ms. Madigan. At this time, I would like to introduce the remaining members of the platform party, and I ask them to stand as I call their names. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Dr. Jay Gatrell, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Ms. Lynette Drake, Vice President for Student Affairs. Dr. Ken Wetstein, Vice President for University Advancement. Mr. Paul McCann, Vice President for Business Affairs. Dr. Ryan Hendrickson, Dean of the EIU Graduate School. Dr. Richard England, Dean of the Sandra and Jack Pine Honors College. Dr. Anita Shelton, Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Dr. Doug Bauer, Dean of the College of Education. Dr. Danelle Larson, Louis Clay Mendez recipient. Ms. Melissa Conyers-Irvin, our special honored commencement speaker. Mr. Kyle Wilcoxon, our student speaker. Dr. Terry Frederick, our student speaker's mentor. Mr. Matt Piesinski, professional announcer. And in front of our stage, Ms. June Kriesel, sign language interpreter. Let's have a round of applause for all of these individuals. Marshals play an important part in EIU's commencement. It is their role to lead students, faculty, and the platform party to the graduation ceremony. I would like to ask the marshals to please stand as they are introduced. It is the commencement marshal that leads the procession. Dr. Catherine Havercroft, Associate Professor in Special Education, representing the School of Extended Learning, is this afternoon's commencement marshal. The faculty marshals carry the banners for their respective colleges. Marshals for our afternoon ceremony include Dr. Kevin Anderson, Professor of Political Science, representing the graduate school in the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Dr. Diva McKellis, Professor of English, representing the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Dr. Richard Roberts, Department Chair of Counseling and Higher Education, representing the Graduate School and the College of Education. Dr. Melissa Jones, Professor of Special Education, representing the College of Education. The Sandra and Jack Pine Honors College banner is carried by an honors student chosen by the dean. This fall's chosen honor student is Miss Katie Webb. Miss Webb is an English major from Sullivan, Illinois. Finally, our student marshals composed of students from the Honors College and the Graduate School, lead our graduates. Student marshals, please stand. Let's give a round of applause to all of the marshals in today's ceremony. Commencement is a celebration of academic achievement and excellence. The outstanding faculty of Eastern Illinois University are the academic heart and soul of this institution. They are the drivers of excellence and success of our graduates. I now ask our Chief Academic Officer, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Jay Gatrill, to formally recognize our faculty who are here in attendance. Dr. Gatrill.
As President Glassman just mentioned, there is one other group of people who deserve our recognition and sincerest appreciation this afternoon. They are our outstanding faculty. Over the course of these graduates' EIU experience, the faculty has provided the means, the support, and the mentoring necessary to make it to this day, and have endeavored to equip students with the skills and knowledge necessary to thrive beyond our campus and throughout their lives. I would ask that the faculty and department chairs who are participating in today's ceremony please rise. Please join me in expressing our gratitude to the faculty for their efforts, care, and many contributions to EIU.
It takes an incredible effort of many people to prepare, set up, and coordinate the graduation ceremony. I'd like to thank all the staff members, faculty, and others who volunteered their time today to make this graduation such a wonderful celebration. Let's thank all of those who have helped with today's celebration. I'd like to extend a special welcome to the EIU alumni who have joined us today. Will all EIU alumni in attendance please stand and be recognized? Thank you for your loyalty and steadfast support of Eastern Illinois University. And welcome back home. We are so glad you're here. And finally, I want to express my gratitude to the parents and extended families of our graduates. You entrusted your student to EIU to learn, to experience, and to grow. Today, we share with you the joy of their achievements. Graduates, will you please stand up, find and face your families, and show them your gratitude for their love and support of your academic success. Find your families. That was kind of timid. Don't you like them? Let's hear it. Thank you. To earn the opportunity to become a student commencement speaker, eligible students must meet certain academic requirements and submit a written essay. Speakers are selected following a written and oral assessment conducted by a faculty committee. Students must also identify a faculty mentor to assist them with the project. Dr. Terry Frederick, Professor of English, served as the faculty mentor and therefore has the honor of introducing today's student commencement speaker. Please welcome Dr. Frederick.
It is my pleasure to introduce this afternoon's student commencement speaker, Mr. Kyle Wilcoxon, a general studies major representing the School of Extended Learning. The title of his essay is My Story Through the Lens of BGS, a program for non-traditional students to find success. Please welcome Mr. Wilcoxon.
Good afternoon. Thank you, President Glassman, EIU administrators, faculty, staff, my fellow graduates, families, guests, and my family and friends for attending this ceremony and allowing me this honor to speak in front of you today. I want to start off by addressing my fellow graduates because many of you may not realize this, but I'm probably old enough to be your dad. As I was contemplating what to discuss, I felt compelled to share that while I am a non-traditional student in the School of Extended Learning, I also suffer from ADD, ADHD. This disease creates challenges like hyperactivity, forgetfulness, a short attention span, and a different way of thinking from school norms. These challenges are real. There is no cure, and those with the disease have to learn how to succeed in a society that wasn't designed for them. If you're graduating today and you are suffering with ADD or ADHD or any other form of learning disability, congratulations. It's not easy to manage your daily tasks, manage your time, manage your assignments, or just manage life. But you have succeeded, and the best is yet to come. For me, my best started when I decided in 2017 to return to school after more than 20 years away from the classroom. It just so happens that my classroom was my home, my office, or anywhere I could open my laptop to begin my online study. It took discipline to succeed with the challenges of being a non-traditional student, family, work, kids. But today, I want to talk about a student that was faced with failure and turned it into success. This young man went to a very small school. There were 20 kids in his graduating class and 115 students in his whole high school. After graduation, he attended junior college, and 2 weeks into his first semester, he was going to receive a grade for his first paper in English 101. He was excited, felt good about it, but he had to sit nervously through the whole class period before the papers were turned back. When the papers were finally handed out, he didn't receive one. His stomach began to turn when seconds later, he was asked to stay after class. The teacher proceeded to ask him very poignantly, "Who wrote this paper?" He began to sweat, stomach still turning, and he said, "I did." Then the teacher uttered words with frustration in her voice, and it was words that he would remember for the rest of his life. "This paper looks like an 8th grader wrote it." A lump formed in his throat as the teacher told him to seek out tutoring because if he couldn't provide better papers in the future, he was going to fail her class. Now, I would love to tell you that that young man turned it around right away after that. I would love to tell you he received his associate's degree and went on to a 4-year university, but that's not what happened. Matter of fact, he left school, spent 4 years in the Army, later received his associate's degree, and worked in healthcare management for 20 years. Then in 2017, a friend told him about the Bachelor of General Studies program here at Eastern Illinois University. As a man in his 40s, well, he investigated it. And he asked his wife because, well, that's what you do. You ask the boss. Then he enrolled in the program. Joining the BGS program was a decision that would change his life forever. 29 years after being told he wrote like an 8th grader, that student received a letter in the mail, and that letter read, "The ratings you received after your 3 submissions into the electronic writing portfolio at Eastern Illinois University have placed you in the upper echelon of student submissions. Your average score was at least a 3.8 out of a 4.0, and this score entitles you to the Writes with Distinction Award. And you may want to put that on your resume because writing ability is a highly sought after skill by employers. He put it on his resume immediately, and on Facebook, and Twitter, and on LinkedIn, and well, you get the picture. He was able to turn that failure into success because EIU believes in its students. And reflecting back, he realized that not only was that so long ago, but also that he never let that disappointment define him. And he never let it define who he was, and why should he? In front of each and every one of us is an opportunity. How we view the opportunity, how we react to the opportunity, and how we respond to the opportunity is what defines us. When he decided that he would never be embarrassed again like he was after that English 101 class, he viewed it as an opportunity to improve, an opportunity to grow, and an opportunity to deliver a response. And he owned it. While that response may have been almost 30 years later, it was still a response. I know about his response because that student was me. Graduates, your response may come tomorrow. It may come next year. It may even come a decade from now. It doesn't matter. Just be sure you respond. My response made me realize the old cliche, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. Because I never thought I would be at this moment preparing to graduate at 49 years old. I am able to do so because it's important to associate yourself with good people, like BGS Program Director Dr. James Howley, who believes in all of his students. The advisor, Kimberly Redfern, who earlier today graduated with her second master's degree. Kim was always there to provide advice and support at any time. The professors who want you to get the most out of your experience. And finally, a mentor, Dr. Terry Frederick, who was always there for guidance, direction, and a leadership that I will never forget. Each of them helped me find my best attributes and exploit them because they believe in the success of everyone. And that, my friends, is EIU. Fellow graduates, if you can realize one thing from my story today, it's this. It doesn't matter when, but how you respond. Because you make the choices in your life. Good, bad, or indifferent, you make the choices, nobody else. So own it. You will fail. Own it. Don't blame others. Own it. You will succeed. Own it. Everything you do, own it. You are responsible for you and no one else, so own it. One last thing before I go, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. If you strive for excellence, excellence will find you. So strive for it. Thank you.
Thank you, Kyle. We very much appreciate your thoughtful and inspirational remarks. Wonderful job. And now I'd like to ask Dr. Gatrell to return to the podium to announce the recipient of this year's Luis Clay Mendez Distinguished Service Award.
Established in 2003 to honor the contributions of the late Luis Clay Mendez, a former professor of foreign languages, the Luis Clay Mendez Distinguished Service Award is presented to an EIU faculty member or chairperson who best exemplifies dedication and achievement in service to the university, their profession, and the community at large. This year's recipient of that award is Dr. Donnell Larson, an associate professor of music education and the director of the music education program. Dr. Danelle Larson has played a key role in the advancement of the Master of Arts program in the music department, as well as the undergraduate education. She serves the music profession at the national and regional levels while serving on many university, college, and departmental committees. She also visits schools in the region, adjudicating area ensembles at festivals, as well as bringing in nearly 300 students to campus each year for summer music camp. This in addition to being an outstanding researcher, an active mentor, and a devoted teacher. Congratulations, Dr. Danelle Larson.
It's my honor and privilege to introduce today's distinguished commencement speaker, Ms. Melissa Conyers-Irvin. Ms. Conyers-Irvin is the treasurer for the City of Chicago and former state representative for the 10th District. She believes in the promise of opportunity and the strength of families to effectively address the needs of our communities. As the product of a single-parent household, she has seen firsthand the value of education and faith from her mother. Through hard work and determination, Ms. Conyers-Irvin became the first in her family to graduate from college with a finance degree from EIU and an MBA from Roosevelt University. She has more than 15 years of experience serving the community in the insurance agency as the manager of Allstate and CS Insurance Strategies, and is well qualified and intimately aware of the challenges in the diverse and vibrant city of Chicago. Excuse me. A proud member of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated, who has served as a mentor for high school girls and co-chair of community events. She is also the youth superintendent at Mount Vernon Church and has founded a women's book club. Ms. Conyers-Irvin resides in Garfield Park with her husband and young daughter, Geneva. As the former state representative for the 10th District, she sponsored the Improved Illinois Education Funding Formula that directed over $221 million in additional funding to Chicago public schools. As city treasurer, she plans to focus her private sector and financial training on ways to bring development into Chicago's neighborhoods. Please join me in welcoming today's special commencement speaker and EIU enthusiast, Ms. Melissa Conyers-Irvin.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. My mother taught me when someone says good afternoon, you have to say it back. So that's why I say good afternoon again. Thank you. I am Melissa Conyers-Irvin, and I am so humble yet proud to stand here as the city treasurer of Chicago. To President Glassman, college administrators, faculty, staff, graduates, family, and friends. More importantly, to the graduates of 2019, I remember sitting in the same seat that you are in on today. Although it doesn't look like it, but I was in that seat in 1997. I was a little nervous, I was excited, proud, all at the same time. When I looked for colleges, I had to go to a state university somewhere close to home because that's what we could afford. And EIU was more of a private university feel for me because at the time it was the smallest state university. When I joined EIU in 1993, there were 9,572 undergraduates. 1,575 were freshmen, such as me. 55% were women, but only 5% were Black. Out of all of those statistics, the number that impacted me the most was the 5%. Although I went to a diverse high school, I grew up in a predominantly Black neighborhood in Chicago. So to say the least, Eastern enlarged my territory. I was in a new diverse space, a space of promise excellence. To be honest, a space where I felt my blackness even more keenly than ever. How would I fit in? Would I be able to excel academically? Who would be my friends? I love Eastern because it did not limit me because of poverty, because of race, because of gender. Eastern made me feel at home. The staff at Eastern knew how to support and encourage students, especially those that were first-generation college students. I remember back then on campus, we had a house that was called the Black House, where it was a cultural center where we had potluck dinners, game nights, and Eastern was the first state school to establish a Greek role for members of the Divine Nine, which are historically Black fraternities and sororities. Graduates always remember, when you begin this journey after graduation, when you pick your place in this world, make sure the place embraces and supports you. On campus, I had to work very hard as a finance major. The business classes were tough, and I admit that sometimes I struggled, but I never gave up. Always remember, graduates, that there will be tough times, but you must keep pushing. Giving up is not an option. During my time at Eastern, I'm so proud that I was able to join Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated, where we had a strong presence on campus doing service projects, and we did party with a purpose. My best friends in life today are ones that I met at Eastern. But like me here at Eastern, you have sharpened your intellect, developed your skills, pinpointed your next goals, whether they be graduate school or a new career. Now, from the final step of graduation here today, you leap. You are launching yourself into the world. I have to say that I'm sorry to say that this is a world that will not always value you as it should, or give everyone the same opportunity, despite their race, gender, or religion. But I am happy to say that this is a world in which you have room to always be your unique and remarkable self. Now, some of you are saying, how do I do that? I'm going to give you a few keys that have helped me along the way, especially into my leap after graduation. I am a young lady that was born in Inglewood on the south side of Chicago. Got some Inglewood in the house. Raised on the west side of Chicago in the Austin community by a single mother of 3 girls. Education was key. Always remember that we must continue to learn. Although you are graduating today, and you have to know a lot to do that, you don't know everything. We never stop learning. My mother always taught us to be the best that we could. And the second point that I want you to remember is to have role models. Role models will be your yardstick, an example of how to give and use your unique talents to be your best self while helping others at the same time. And the third key is fairness. Always be your unique, remarkable self. In order to do that, you must be fair to others. You must treat people with respect. That means valuing what they bring to the table, their ideas, their time. Often people will return the favor and a great collaboration will happen. But please don't forget to be fair to yourself. I can't stress that enough. That is the third key that I want you to remember. Fairness, a fair chance, truly changed my life. For anyone, a fair chance is a difference maker. It's the line between going hungry and being able to feed your family. It's the line between having housing and being homeless. It's the line between going to college or being jobless. As I mentioned to you, I was born on the south side, raised on the west side, by a single mother of 3 girls, I was the first in my family to go to college here at Eastern Illinois University. Upon graduation, I worked for a Fortune 100 company as a minority female, going on to earn my MBA in finance. After that, I became state representative, now the city treasurer of Chicago, managing a portfolio of over $9.5 billion of taxpayers' money. There is no limit to what your success may be. Now, I have to admit, I never saw this coming. When I was sitting in your seat in 1997, December, as a matter of fact, I never saw this day coming. But I have to tell you, I did educate myself. I found role models. I gave myself a fair chance. And now I've been given a charge. And so I charge you as graduates. After this day, this is just the beginning. I expect to see and hear so many great things from you and about you. And before I take my seat in closing, I want to give two final thoughts to you. Number one, as an elected official, I would not dare miss an opportunity to encourage you to vote. I know in some cases I would love to tell you how to vote, but I'm not going to do that this afternoon. Just remember the power that you have to change things and the power that you have to change the world. That power comes from voting. Never, ever take that power for granted. And the second point that I'd like to make, as you take this journey in your life, you're going to meet people from all walks of life. Always remember that you are not better than anyone else. But more importantly, I want you to remember that there is no one else better than you. So in closing, graduates, parents, family, and friends, continue to love, support, encourage. This is just the beginning. I think back from 1997 until today. I'm here, my first commencement speech for Eastern Illinois University. I had my husband here, Jason, and my daughter, who's 3 years old. So right now, they were to my left earlier. I guess he's entertaining her somewhere in the building. She's 3 years old, so she doesn't sit still. But that's just a reminder of how I sat in your seat, and you never know what life is going to take you, but you must embrace it. And you must embrace it and make a charge out here into the world and be a force that no one has ever seen. Congratulations, graduates of 2019, and have a wonderful, wonderful new year in 2020. Thank you.
Thank you, Melissa. Wonderful, wonderful story. We're so very proud of you, and we wish you all the best and success in your future endeavors. It's wonderful, just wonderful. Now the moment so many of us have been waiting for, the conferring of degrees. We absolutely understand everyone's excitement. However, we also ask that our audience remain seated and holds down your applause for individuals while they're crossing the stage as a show of respect for all of today's graduates. Each graduate has worked extremely hard over the past years to be here at this moment. And the families that are here to support them also very much would love to hear their names called. So what we're going to try and do, so that everybody gets to hear a cheer and certainly gets to hear their name called, what I would ask after a student's name is called, that you give one loud clap, followed by a tremendous wahoo, and then we'll wait for the next name to be called. So let's try it out. Let's hear it. You got it. I should award all of you degrees today. At this time, I would like to ask Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Jay Gatrell, to present the candidates.
Will all candidates for degrees please rise? President Glassman, I have the honor to present the candidates for graduate and undergraduate degrees in the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences and the College of Education. They have been enrolled in courses which will complete their degree requirements. I hereby recommend that their degrees be conferred and the appropriate diplomas awarded.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Eastern Illinois University Board of Trustees, and in accordance with the recommendation of the outstanding faculty of Eastern Illinois University, I hereby confer upon you the appropriate degree with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto, and in testimony thereof, will present each of you with the appropriate diploma from Eastern Illinois University. Congratulations, graduates. Please be seated. I now call upon Dean Ryan Hendrickson, who will present the graduates from the Graduate School in the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
President Glassman, it is my honor and privilege to present to you the master's degree candidates from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Master's degree candidates in the first row, if you will please rise.
President Glassman for the degree Master of Arts, Janelle Lynn Morris. Oluwason Dolapo Adeyemo. William Dixon Amenyo. Stephen Ivory Davis. Rebecca Christine Smith. Andrew Murray Goldstein. Rochelle Roby. Miguel Vasquez Serrano. Blake Leroy Eggleston. Switi Sultana Moni. For the degree Master of Science, Mona Lisa Joy McCants. Damilare Adams Balogun.
Let's have a round of applause for these graduates. Dean Anita Shelton will present the candidates for undergraduate degrees from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
President Glassman, it's my pleasure and my honor to present the candidates for undergraduate degrees from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Candidates in the first row, please rise.
President Glassman for the degree Bachelor of Arts, Brian E. Smith. Ashley M. Billingsley. Molly Marie O'Connell. Malik Michael Smith. Penny Jo Eilers. Ginny Mae Swedberg. Kennedy Christopher Watts. Maria R. Amil, cum laude. Nicholas Andrew Ramos. Sergio Romero, Jr. Amber Dawn Tegler. Brandy K. Herring. David Albert Patton. Morgan Christine Austin Summa, cum laude. Brianna Marie Walker. Isabella Rose Garza, cum laude, with departmental honors. Dominique Hill. Matthew Vale. Matthew Thomas Eifrid. Christine O. Vasilopoulos. Olivia King. Lena Nayeli Lopez. Jennifer D. O'Boyle. Shelby L. Wilkinson. Gabriel Lehman Mansfield, cum laude, departmental honors, university honors. Stephen Jeffrey Truchon. Benjamin Howard Lehman, summa cum laude, commissioned second lieutenant, United States Army, the Medical Service Corps. Thomas Robert O'Connor, summa cum laude. Michaelina G. Jewell. Grant William Manning, magna cum laude. Cleveland J.J. Cherry. Madeline Kayleen Wilson, magna cum laude. Tricia L. Drake. Sydney Michaela Huddleston. Carolyn Elizabeth Hochmuth, cum laude, with university honors. Dominique Briona Brown. Leslie Lisbeth Arredondo. Lisa Dickens. Jordan Daniel Allen. Patrick Deshawn Coleman. Ronell Arvin Dio. Caleb William Poole, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Marie Sillenpaw. Corbin Ray Roth. J.W. Montgomery. Jensen Morrison, cum laude. Serena Lynn Clearwater. Elena L. Reinhardt, summa cum laude. Destiny Amari Stevenson. Carly Fuller. Andrew Butts. Aaron M. Larson. Sydney Lynn Bible. Taylor Carolyn Bishop. Abigail Suzanne Bush. Yesenia Murato. Christiana Milan Harris, cum laude. Gabrielle A. Bersamin, Bachelor of Fine Arts. Aaliyah Claire Wonder, magna cum laude with university honors. For the degree Bachelor of Music, Logan Schmidt. Benjamin I. West, magna cum laude with departmental honors and university honors. Ingrid Alexandra Gross, magna cum laude. Carlos Maxwell. Catherine Marie Speedy. For the degree Bachelor of Science, Eric McKelly. Raven Marquet Gant. Sophia Lorena Monteon. Samuel Henry Taylor. Nathan Carpenter. Brittany Noel Banks. Austin Matthew Rule. Aaliyah Noel Morgan. Troy Schmidt. Cole Joseph Beethman. Jamila L. Polk. Alyssa Nicole Stanford, summa cum laude. Cullen Michael Skurlock, magna cum laude, departmental honors, university honors.
Let's have a big round of applause for those graduates. I call to the podium once again Dean Ryan Hendrickson, who will present the candidates from the Graduate School in the College of Education.
President Glassman, it is my honor and privilege to present to you the master's degree candidates from the College of Education. Master's degree candidates, please rise.
President Glassman for the degree Master of Science in Education, Paxton Elizabeth Acree. Haley Ann Hawkins. Sarah Helen Jones. Danielle Ray Wilkinson. Shannon Marie Wachowski. Casey L. Sanders. Ramia Janai Richmond. Molly Yules. Alyssa Christine Williams. Amy Lee Kaloje. Stevie Racine Corda. Daniel Knock. Claire Marie Cummings Martin. Abigail Marie Stroik. Lillian Ashley Francis. Ryan Michael Pekovich. Yvonne Marie West. Andrea Beth Kogel. Wendy N. Wright. Amy Marie Dirtle. Alicia M. Donner. Jared Matthew Klutz. Ashton Nicole Klutz. Rachel Burkhart. Catherine Elizabeth Doggett. Jordan M. Dobbs. And Kyle Dobbs. President Glassman for the degree Specialist in Education, Justin Lee Daters.
Let's have a round of applause for these graduates. And now our future teachers. Will Dean Doug Bauer please present the candidates for undergraduate degrees from the College of Education? Our children are in your hands.
President Glassman, it's my honor to present candidates for undergraduate degrees from the College of Education. Candidates in the first row, will you please rise?
President Glassman for the degree Bachelor of Arts, Kyle Wilcoxon. Jennifer Lee Carlton. Kathleen Ann Wax. Amanda Bennett. Anna Royak. Rebecca Guess. Kevin Anthony Augustine. Gage M. McGuire. Anthony Nathaniel Gonzalez. Loretha R. Smith-Hogan. Carlos E. Cunningham II. Kirkland James White, commissioned Second Lieutenant, the United States Army, the Chemical Corps. David L. McDaniel. Wendy Westfall. Bethany L. Floyd Jenks. Chanel Adams. Sarah E. Wilson. Noah Robert Lynn. Devin Renee Lawson. Grace Elizabeth Marie Hartman, cum laude. Mackenzie Ray Bogert, Bachelor of Science in Education. Jennifer Ann Strasser. Brianna Willis. Madison Nicole Lee, summa cum laude. Shannon Simone Watkins. Sally Lynn Terrell. Taylor Elizabeth Grimes. Lindsay Aaron Wells, cum laude. Jordan Lynn Gares. Stephen T. Whirling. Christine Louise Miller, magna cum laude with university honors. Bridget Nicole Tony. Dominique Pauline Snow. Caleb Heiler Ludwig, magna cum laude. Alexandra Renee Smith, summa cum laude. Courtney Therese Sack. Patrick Colin Gillespie. Nia A. Butler. President Glassman, we may bring this day of commencement to a close as we have presented all members of the university's class, Anno Domini 2019.
One of the great things about being the president of Eastern Illinois University is the executive privilege that comes with it. So allow me at this time to impart some words to our graduating class. From this day forward, your lives are filled with endless possibilities, but not simply because you earned your degrees. Earning your degrees is a small part of a much larger commitment you've made to yourself and to the world we share. Whether you're aware of it or not, that commitment to learn, to grow, and to adapt to change existed in each of you long before today. When you started your academic journey at Eastern Illinois University, you had well-defined dreams and a clear vision of how your time would be spent. Along the way, those visions evolved. You had to adapt to new situations and confront new challenges. Your abilities, your patience, and your perseverances were tested. Still, you managed to reinvent yourself in the face of change, leading each of you to become the innovative, insightful, ethical, and impressive leaders you are today. I can think of no better analogy that will prepare you for your lives after college. As surely as we are celebrating your accomplishments today, tomorrow will bring new challenges. Be confident in your pursuits. Who you are and who you continue to become will be determined by how you react to those challenges. Your being here today proves to me and to everyone in this room that you are ready. You are ready to turn those challenges into opportunities. You are ready to convert those opportunities into achievements. And you are ready to transform those achievements into your own personal legacies of success. Now for the ceremonial moment that completes the cycle of graduation. Graduates, please move your tassels to the left side of your caps to signify you have graduated. Remember that you are and always will be EIU. From its beautiful, serene campus to its rewarding academic opportunities, Eastern Illinois University will forever hold a special place in your hearts and minds. EIU is family, and you are a significant member of that family. We invite you to return often. We want you to keep us posted on your life's journey. And remember, we will always be here for you. Thank you all for joining us today. And now will the audience please rise and remain standing as we will join the class of 2019 in singing our alma mater, which is printed on the inside back cover of the program. Graduates, please stand as well. Following the singing of the alma mater, we ask that the audience remain standing as the platform party, faculty, and graduates recess from the commencement auditorium.
For a sorrow